One thing that you don't want to do is, let's say if you found a spot that had quite a lot of deer sign in it, and maybe you even shoot a buck there, don't get so locked into that spot that you keep going back there year after year, because sometimes deer movement changes. And like if they cut an area really hard and make a clear cut or something, or for whatever reason the deer don't feel as comfortable, don't keep going back to the same spot just because you shot a big buck there once, because that don't mean you're going to shoot another one there again. So if the sign's not there, move on, find another place.
Yeah, some people go back to where their grandfather shot one 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's a bad habit to get into.
Yeah, the deer in the big woods especially. I mean, there might be deer in the same, I know I've got places I hunt, there's always been deer there. But the amount of them it can ebb and flow, you know, because a lot of it's the winters, if there's bad winters. But a lot of it, too, is if there's cuts nearby, some of the does shift off there and stuff.
A lot of times what happens with the does and the little ones is, if you're in the North Main woods anywhere, or in the Jackman area, or any place where there's big woods, the cutting practices is what makes the new feed. So the does and lambs are going to be out near where that feed is, and eventually the bucks are going to end up where the does are. So, and if they move on, like if an area that used to have a bunch of deer in it, once it gets to a certain height and the food is for the most part gone, those does, we call them pockets, those pockets of does move somewhere else. And again, eventually the bucks are going to be there because that's where the does are.
If you like that, make sure you check out bigwoodsbucks.com for more content.
And don't forget to sign up for our newsletter.